My name is Rajan Sahu. As the SA, I welcome you all to a 127th session of the Radisys SoundBytes Toastmasters Club. So it is my pleasure to welcome you all to the uh, table topics theme. We'll have storyteller. The storyteller of today will be Sharad, our president, and we'll see that in table topics how the story of our life unfolds. With this, I would like to pass on baton to our President Sharad uh, for the next part. Yeah, thank you. Over to. Sorry, I think I have lost. Oh my God.
Regarding
Sorry.
the
Yeah.
SAS
Oh,
rules.
oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry. Uh, Okay, before starting the meeting, I would like to mention three ground rules as we follow in our Toastmasters meeting. Rule number one, please refrain from discussion about sex, religion, and politics. Rule number two, please put yourself on mute if you're not speaking. And rule number three, please turn off your video if you're stepping out of the meeting. So that's it. With this, I would like to introduce our storyteller of the day, our president, and table topic master, Sharath. Over to you. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Rajan, and good afternoon, everybody. Good evening, and welcome to the 127th session of SoundBytes Toastmasters Club. Before we begin, as a president, I just want to quickly mention this that this is officially the last session we are going to have with the current XCOM committee because we have a new committee that is coming in effective from July. And we'll be having an installation ceremony as well as part of that to welcome the new XCOM committee members. We'll have that ceremony soon, post which we'll be doing the official handover. But however, as a session wise, this is going to be the last session that is officially going to be handled by the current XCOM committee. So thanks everybody, especially all the committee members for the exceptional support for the entire 1 year. As you know, we have this XCOM committee tenure for a year. There are companies where it is only for 6 months. Here we follow an annual calendar. So I'd like to quickly take this opportunity to thank all the committee members. I'll quickly take my names. I'm of course the president, and we have Sergeant at Arms Rajan. We have VPPR Saurabha, Treasurer Anand, Secretary Harshita, VP Membership Renuka, and uh, we'll have VP Education Aishwarya. So I'd like to thank and can we have a round of applause for the XCOM members for taking care for the whole year. Thanks everyone once again. And now coming to quickly to the theme, it's a table topic theme. So I'm not a Toastmaster of the day to talk more about what it is, but just to give you an idea, today's table topic theme is gonna be on storytelling, and I'll be the table topic master for today. We do not have a TMOD for today's session, so I'll be quickly taking you through the agenda, the role takers, and how the flow of the session is gonna be. And before that, of course, the power of storytelling. You would have heard about this concept of power of storytelling in speeches these days. Now, what's the reason behind this? Now, storytelling is a very powerful concept, even at the time, which can be utilized by even speakers, right? Now, why storytelling is incorporated as part of speech, or why? So there's something called as attention span. So you have a lengthy speech, and then let's say there are a lot of audience and you are giving your speech. If it is too lengthy, the people easily lose their attention. The attention span can be as low as 2 minutes to 3 minutes, and then people start losing interest. So how do you get them back to again, to more energy and to listen to your speech? So there are two techniques normally. One is humor. Humor normally they say it always works, and the second technique is storytelling. You tell a story, something that has happened with you, or something that's generally happening out there, or something that can be easily related by your target audience, then the attention comes back. So that's the power of storytelling, and that's why most of the prominent speakers as well recommend that you incorporate some sort of storytelling element even when you are pitching for your customers, right? They say if you tell it in the form of story, and if it is an impactful story, that's going to have a higher impact than the one without a storytelling technique. So that's with that I wanted to start with today's session. Of course, today's agenda, we have a standard agenda where we have the prepared speeches as the first section, followed by we'll have a table topic segment, and then followed by evaluations. And now the for taking care of the event, we need a tag team. We need help, support from others. So in today's session, we do have some supporting roles with me to support. Um, so firstly, I would like to request Harshita, who is the timer for today, if you can quickly explain your role and show the signals. Over to you, Harshita.
Yeah, good afternoon, everyone. My role as a timer is to monitor the time during the prepared speeches, table topics, and evaluations. At the end of the meeting, I will report the times of each participant. This will help you let you know if you delivered your speech, presentation, and speeches within the allocated time frame. The prepared speeches, it will be like 5 to 7 minutes plus or minus 30 seconds. At 5 minutes, I will show the green light. Sharad, I just want to show that I have the cards. I need to set the background or how I have downloaded.
Yeah. So you have the option to change in the settings. You have the option video
Settings.
effects and settings.
Video
In
effects
the
and settings.
more video effects and settings.
Yeah, I'm able to
So there
go.
you have. There you should be able to see if you
Add
have
new.
already
Okay.
added. There you can add
Okay.
the cards, and then probably you can show one green or something, how
Yeah,
it
yeah, I
changes.
will show. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Yeah, this is the green card. At 6 minutes, I will show the yellow light, and at 7 minutes, I will show the red card until the speaker finishes his speech. For the evaluations, it will be 2 to 3 minutes plus or minus 30 seconds. At 2 minutes, I will show the green card. At 2.5 minutes, I will show the yellow card, and 3 minutes, I will show the red card until the speaker finishes his evaluation. For the table topics, it will be 1 to 2 minutes, minimum of 1 minute, and maximum of 2 minutes plus or minus 30 seconds. At 1 minute, I will show green card. At 1.5 minutes, I will show yellow card, and for 2 minutes, I will show the red card until the speaker is finished. Yeah, thank you. I will provide my report at the end of the session.
Thank you, Toastmaster Arshita, for explaining your role. Now we have a grammarian for today's session, and as a grammarian, we have Rajan. So Toastmaster Rajan, over to you to explain your role as grammarian.
Yeah, thanks, Sharad. So my role as a grammarian is to introduce word of the day and encourage its use by the speakers, evaluators, and table topics participants. I will note down the uses of the word of the day or derivative of it, correctly or incorrectly. I will listen to the word usage and note any awkward or misuse of the English language, such as incomplete sentence, incorrect grammar. So let me share my screen to show the word of the day. Just a second. Yeah, is my screen visible? So
Yes.
the word of the day is whopper. So it has two meanings, and that is related to storytelling. So first, a thing that is extremely or unusually large, such as like a monster, a beast, like synonyms could be like that. You can use alternative to these words as a whopper. And other is an extravagant or monstrous lie, a blatant lie, an open that you probably know that it's a lie. So for example, I gave her a hopper of a diamond ring. So I gave a very big diamond ring to somebody. Suppose I lie and you can say, he told us a real hopper, sorry, whopper. So in that case, you can use it such like that. So I will also paste in the chat this word. Thank you.
Thank you, grammarian Toastmaster Rajan, for explaining your role as grammarian. When you said the word of the day, Whopper, the first thing that came to my mind was the burger. I think I don't know if it is McDonald's or KFC. Somebody have this Whopper burgers. So that came to my mind. Yeah, it means big. Yes, good to know. Thanks for that. And today we have one speech. So we have a prepared speech by Gaurav, L4P1. And for the prepared speech, I will be the evaluator for today. As an evaluator, so I'll be evaluating Gaurav's speech, the L4P1 speech, and I'll quickly read out the purpose statement of a speech. The purpose of this project is for the member to practice developing a change management plan. The purpose is to share some aspect of a change management plan. So that is the purpose of Gaurav's speech today. Wishing you all the best for your speech. And so that's from the role taker side. We can quickly move on to the first important segment of today, that is prepared speeches. And for prepared speeches, we have Gaurav attempting his L4P1 speech to quickly introduce in his own words. I enjoy immersing myself in books and engaging in outdoor sports. Seeking out new experiences and knowledge is a passion of mine. Very nice to know. And Gaurav, here is Gaurav with his L4P1 speech. Gaurav, embracing change with renewed heritage. Embracing change with renewed heritage. Gaurav, over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sharath. Am I audible? So, ladies and gentlemen, progress is impossible without change. Those who cannot change their mind cannot change anything. These words of George Bernard Shaw resonate deeply with my journey. A journey that revolves around managing change, managing negotiations, and achieving goals. From a young age, I was captivated by mythological stories, especially Ram Leela, celebrated in my village during Navratri. It used to be a 10 days event, and in those 10 days, we saw kids learning from the drama, women enjoying their spare time away from the household work, and men showcasing their talent through skits. It was not just a festival for us, it was a platform to showcase the cultural development and to learn moral lessons. However, due to some unforeseen circumstances, this beloved tradition of our village faded away for 7 long years. In that period of time, I completed my education and I enrolled for a college in different village. And there, after 7 long years, I got an opportunity to attend a Ramla event. And on that day, that moment rekindles or reignites the passion of Ramla inside me. And I started thinking about its impact on the cultural development and the social development as well. In my next winter break, I had a brief reunion with my college friends and school teacher. And in that meeting, one of the school teacher expressed his concern about waning interest among students in the subjects like mythology, moral science, and history. And he emphasized the impact of meaningful cultural events on the society. And his message stayed with me long after the event. Recognizing the opportunity for change and the challenges ahead, I, along with my friends, decided to, to reinitiate that tradition again in our village. So we decided to bring the tradition of Ramlila again in our village after 7 long years. The change was not easy. Convincing society to spend their money, time, and effort for 10 days long annual event was not going to be easy, and it required strategic planning and effective communication. So we started small. As a short-term target, we focused on gaining cultural presence as well as local support. In that, our school teacher helped us. He gave us slots in the school functions, and we started raising awareness about the cultural events among the kids. As the momentum grew, we expanded to our midterm goal of gaining support from the local vendors and local businesses, and we started including other schools to our cause. We started running some social welfare drives, and we urged schools to engage children in those activities, and we look for the support from the local vendors. And all these efforts laid the foundation for our long-term goal of reinstating Ramla as an annual event in our village and increasing interest of younger generation towards the moral cause, and thereby cultivating a healthy social environment. Negotiation took a very pivotal role in this journey. In this process, we engage with stakeholders like local social community members and local businessmen as well. We went to them to gather their support and to get some invaluable ideas. And two very important ideas emerged. The first one was training children to assume some high responsibility roles in the Ramla skit, and thereby enhancing their parent and family's interest to the cause. And the second important idea was organizing a small lottery with some attractive prizes, which not only help in raising fund, but also it heightened the interest of adult to the same event. And the turning point came when we got an opportunity to meet a group of committee members who used to organize this event in our village. They loved our idea, and their endorsement and support boosted our confidence, and it increased our credibility. And with that, we started getting more traction. Some people came forward to give their land for the event. Some decided to join this event as a makeup artist, and some started to contribute their time and effort in the practice sessions by playing harmonium and tabla. And since it was a 10 days event, it required a lot of practice. More than a month was needed. So this is how, by leveraging the social effort and resources, we started securing funds. We started managing transportation and logistics, and everything started giving the result. And finally, the day came when we started this event. It was a huge success for our village, and everyone appreciated the effort what whole society has put for this event. Everyone was happy. And not only for this village, for our village, this became a beacon of unity and a cultural pride for our village in whole Tehsil. Thus, when I reflect to this particular moment, it remembered me the words of Mahatma Gandhi, who said, "Be the change which you wish to see in the society." And reviving the Ramla was similar to that. It not only revived that tradition in our village, but it also it worked as a catalyst of a positive change in our village as well. A clear example of this change was, earlier, most of the activities and roles were predominantly driven by the men. But now kids take very prominent role in the Ramla skit. Women take role in the Ramla skit, as well as they also participate in the management activities. So it's a very big change for our locality. In conclusion, I would say change is the heartbeat of growth. In this process of reviving Ramla in my locality, I learned about change management, negotiation, targeting a goal with short-term, long-term, and mid-term goals, and finally achieving it. As a final comment, as we all go through our path of our life change, just remember, with the collective effort and determination, we can change challenges to opportunity and dreams into reality. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Gaurav, and congrats on completing your L4P1 speech. And without further ado, now, unfortunately, we do not have more speakers for today, though the plan was to line up 2 more speeches. But probably we can quickly move on to the next segment, that is the table topic segment. And for the table topic segment, I will be taking up the role of table topics. As we have whopper of a crowd available today. Just kidding. Everyone, I hope all of you will participate. The theme is storytelling. I will be quickly demonstrating you as well by what today's table topic theme is about. But let me quickly share my screen. If you give me 1 minute, I am projecting it. Share. All right. Please do let me know once the screen is visible. Okay, perfect. So today's theme, as informed before, is on storytelling. So on the power of storytelling. Now, how this is gonna work? So when we have slide numbers, I think only 6 options to choose from. If I'm not wrong, let me just quickly check. Yeah, we have 6 slides to choose from, slide number 2 to 7. Now, for example, I'd like to show you a sample. Let's say this is the slide you get. So it is something like this. It's like fill in the blanks, right? So during a road trip with friends, our car broke down in the middle of nowhere. We decided to explore the surroundings and unexpectedly discovered dash something. So you will take it forward from there. Unexpectedly discovered what, and then it's purely about storytelling. It's not necessary that it has to happen in your life. You can just make up a story, or if it has happened in your life, nothing like it, anything is fine. So when your turn comes, something like this, and then you have to continue the story. You can start with the same sentence and then continue the story. That's what the today's segment is about. Can I have my first volunteer, please? Anyways, everybody will get a turn. There's no escaping. Maybe Pranali, I think you are interested.
Yeah, I'll go
Okay.
ahead.
Yeah, perfect. So can you choose
I'll,
a slide? Yeah,
yeah, I'll go with slide number 4.
slide number 4. Okay, slide number 4. Here you go. On my way home from work, I noticed a small mysterious package on my doorstep. When I opened it, I found it to you.
Okay. So long back, when I was coming back from work to my home, so I noticed there was one box at my doorstep, and like when I was in office, I missed one call, and that parcel was supposed to come long back. Like I ordered one dress for me because there was Myntra sale going on. So yeah, I ordered one dress and it was supposed to come one week back, but then I thought it has been misplaced, which is why it's taking long. But I had lost the hope that I would even get it within specified time because I was supposed to wear it to some occasion. And like coincidentally, when I was at my home, like about to reach, and at my doorstep, I found that parcel. And to my surprise, it was that one only which I ordered. So yeah, that's it, I guess. Yeah.
Thank you.
That's it.
Thanks, Vanali, for sharing your, the experience you had with the parcel. And it was, I was remembering how my wife keeps ordering stuff online and the packages keep coming. And
Yeah.
then this crazy news recently that happened where a person got a snake stuck on the Amazon package. On the wrap
Oh,
was a snake, a cobra. There was an image also recently in Times of India a couple of days back. Hope
okay.
no one gets
And the
package
major
like
thing is
that.
that we don't remember what is that because we have ordered
Yeah.
a bunch of things, so we couldn't memorize what it is.
Yes, yes. Thanks, Pranali, for sharing it.
Thank
Yes,
you.
I think, yeah, Rakesh is all set with the camera turned on, so I'll not even ask who is next. I will directly ask Mr. Rakesh to choose the slide number. So you have from 2 to, you're on mute.
Yeah, 2. Sorry, I was on mute.
2. Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. That's the first one. This is your topic, Rakesh. Here you go. During a family reunion, my grandmother revealed an old dusty photo album. To my surprise, one of the pictures showed. Over to you.
So I have to just fill in the blank, or I have to speak more on this?
You have to speak at least 1 to 2 minutes.
Okay, okay. During the family reunion, my grandmother revealed an old dusty photo album, and to my surprise, actually my mother pulled up one album and she opened it, and for my surprise and everyone's surprise, I seen one girl photo who's wearing a frock and sitting on one of the table, and who's looking very beautiful, and it was a confusion for me. Something I was getting reminded but not possible, and all of a sudden my mother said, just tell us whose photo is this. So I was trying to, checking the face and trying to remember whom it is matching. Ultimately, I failed completely to recognize who's that. And my father told me that picture belongs to me only. It is my picture of my childhood in a girl's dress. And that's the fact, not a story. That's it.
Oh, thank you so much, Rakesh. That was really funny, and it's like twist, right?
Yeah.
Suddenly you get a twist. I thought it's going somewhere. Okay, I hope your wife doesn't get to see this recording. I was thinking from that perspective, and then all of us had sudden the twist. Good
She
enough for a
actually
Bollywood movie. Yeah.
she actually that collected that photo from that album. It's with her now.
Perfect, perfect.
Okay.
Thank you. Thanks,
Mm,
Rakesh, for sharing the experience.
yeah.
Yes. Now, can I have the next volunteer, please? Anyway, your turn is going to come. Harshita, yes. Perfect. So, Harshita, you're the timer, right? I need
Yeah,
to, I
someone
will
can
time
join
it for
me.
you. I can
Okay.
time it for you.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, sure.
And can you
Wait,
confirm your
five,
slide?
five.
Slide number 5. Perfect. Here you go. This is slide number 5. As the clock struck midnight, I heard a faint knocking on my window. When I looked outside, I couldn't believe my eyes. There stood. Over to you.
As the clock struck midnight, I heard a faint knocking at my window. When I looked outside, I couldn't believe my eyes. There stood a strange creature which was very black and very huge. When I was very afraid at that sight. I thought to on the lights in my bedroom. When I on the lights, I'm not able to see anything from my window. So I thought it's like something my dream or so again when I thought to stop the lights and I thought to sleep again. Then again I found the same black huge creature at my window. It's still knocking and making sounds. It's completely like a opera for me. What should I do? I thought like I took my mobile and I captured a video. And again, I on my lights for my sake. I thought it will not visible again when if I on the lights. Then I try to wake my parents in the other room. Then everyone came and we when we are seeing by offing the lights again that creature is visible. Then even I'm afraid, but people around me are very curious to see what it is, and they finally open the window. It's just an when we came to observe that it's just an illusion. It's formed because of surrounding lights. It taking the mirror image, and it's because of that radiation or illusion, it's appearing like that black for me when the lights are off. Actually, some similar thing happened for me during Christmas night. I was very afraid, but it's later on, after 2 days, I came to know that it's just an illusion. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Harshita, for sharing that. Please note your time is 1 minute 50 seconds. Okay, 1 minute 50 seconds. And it was reminding me of this horror movie called Lights Out. I don't know why. I don't know how many of you have seen it. Whenever you turn off the light, one creature will be there. It was so scary, jump scare type of a movie. So it kind of reminded me of that. Hope it is the illusion of the lights,
Yeah,
Harshita. Not
really, I
sure.
faced this once actually.
What if it
Uh,
is really something from the horror movies?
Actually, one car was stopped at that place actually. That car
Okay.
was left with the engine on, so some kind of vibration will happen, no? So that illusion from the car mirror and the opposite street light, that illusion happened on the in the window actually. I was very afraid really.
Yeah.
After
Thank
two,
you.
3 days,
Thanks.
I noticed it.
Thanks for sharing that. So now we have 1, 2, 3 options more, and we have 3 more people also. Renuka, would you like to give it a shot next? It's like a fill in
No,
the blank storytelling. Like I'll tell
Sharath, I need
something.
another couple of minutes. Probably the last one would be me.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, we can do that. So next, Rajan, you want to give it a shot now? Okay, perfect. Your choice, we have 6, 7, and 3 slide numbers.
Okay. 6.
6. Okay. This is 6, slide number 6. Here you go. At the airport, I was waiting for my flight when a stranger approached me with an urgent message. He said, "What do you?"
Okay. At the airport, I was waiting for my flight when a stranger approached and with an urgent message. He said, uh, he urgently needs to call somebody and he doesn't have battery in his phone. I said, uh, I it's not easy for me to trust somebody and give you my phone. There may be some problem and you're maybe cheating or something. He said, no, 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 no. It's very urgent. I'm a a gullible person. I'm a simple person. There is nothing problem with me. Please give me a phone. I need to call. He said. I was wondering if it's a whopper or something true. But after thinking for some time, I thought I should give him my phone. And after giving my phone, and he uh, immediately called his friend who was actually on the flight and informed the air hostess that okay, he is actually late and flight shouldn't go without him. And with this, he was able to uh, make his flight a little bit slow so that he could join. And he later on thanked me while running, of course. But I think it seems like we should trust somebody with his problems, maybe, and he could not be a wrong person, but probably a person in need. So that's my story. That's all.
Thank you, Rajan, for sharing your story. I was remembering if you hear about this news when people approach and say, "Hey, this is one small package. Can you just carry it along with you?" And if it turns
Yeah.
out to be a drug, and if you go to some places where the capital punishment is there, imagine the scenario. So you need to be very careful. Whoever stranger approaches with any urgent message, better not to listen. Okay,
Yep.
thanks, Rajan, for that. And now we just have 2 more. I think, yeah, Gaurav, you're okay to
Yeah,
go next, right? Yes. So you have the choice, being the second last, 7 or 3.
I will go with 3.
3. Okay, perfect. So this is your slide. While hiking through the dense forest, I stumbled upon a hidden cave. As I cautiously entered, I saw. Over to you.
Yeah, thank you, Tosma. So it was about 6 years ago when I went for a hike, and it was a quite dense forest. I think that forest, I don't remember exactly the forest name, but it is there in Karnataka itself. So I went there, and at that time I realized hiking is not very easy task. It looks very nice when people give the pictures from the top, but it's not so easy when you have to climb the full mountain, and especially coming down from the mountain is very riskier. So I would like to share one of the similar incident what happened there. So I was hiking in that particular forest, and usually when you are hiking, you just want to explore the nature, right? Some people are very curious. They want to see what is there, they want to figure out some unusual thing so that they can have something more to share rather than just sharing the picture. But I'm not like that. I just went there because on that particular weekend I was not having anything to do in terms of physical exercise, and all of my friends were going, so I just joined them. And it suddenly started raining, and since it was raining, we had to go somewhere. And we first stood under a tall tree, but it was raining heavily, so we had to uh, uh, take cover. We wanted to have a big cover. So nearby there was, it was not an actual cave but a similar kind of structure, so we just entered that. And like it it does not look like something is present inside, but as soon as we entered there, a lot of birds came out of it. And initially we were very terrified because mostly in pictures or movies we'll see that bats will come out from such dark places, right? But that was not the case, luckily. And those were normal birds, but the number of birds were huge. They were also hiding because of the heavy rain under that cave. So yeah, that was the actual scenario what happened. So on that day, nothing serious happened as I have seen in the movies. But while entering to the cave, I was imagining all those things. Okay, what if something bad happens in that particular cave? But luckily, that was not the case. And yeah, this is all my story. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Gaurav, for sharing that. I was just remembering when I saw this writings, how we used to boast about things that never happened when we were kids, right? I would have told something like, I went into a cave, there was this huge bear. It was pouncing at me. I just told no, and then it stood there only, and then it went back like, you know, yeah, like how you see in Telugu movies. I would have done better boasting than that. But thanks that it looks very genuine, and then it is a real experience you shared. Thanks for that. Yes, now the time for the last slide. Renuka, you're okay to proceed now?
Yeah, Sharat.
Perfect. Unfortunately, you don't have the choice. This is your slide. In the attic of our old house, I discovered a hidden trapdoor. Curiosity got better of me, and when I opened it, I saw. Over to you.
Thanks, Toastmaster Sharat. Okay. This is one of the attic old house of my grandfather. In fact, I could call it as my great grandfather's house, which is in a remote place of Madurai, Tamil Nadu. The place name is known as Achambatti. Okay, I know most of you would feel it very difficult to pronounce, and this is the place. And I usually travel to Madurai once in a while. In my lifetime of till date, I would have hardly visited, say, 5 times or so, because it's very remote and it's very difficult for people like born and brought up in Bangalore to get adjusted to that remote place where you don't even have a sanitary facilities and stuff. So in that attic house, I'm not very sure how you enter and come out. That it's that whooping place. It's very huge and stuff. And my great grandfather and grandfather, being agriculturalists, hardcore farmers, they had this one particular place which had a door, in fact. And I was that very curious at the age of 10 and 11, and without informing anyone, I just tried entering that place. And I opened the door, and It was wow situation for me because I could see all the food grains stored in those. We have this huge, uh, you know, uh, what do you probably say the trunk stuff. Okay, it's made out of the wooden stuff. I'm not sure what we call it out, and it was stored in that. Along with that came a very huge huge bat which flew out of that room, and that was the scariest time, and that was the last visit to that particular house. So it was very scary for me, that particular point of moment, and I never forget it. Thanks, that's it.
Thank you so much, Renuka, for sharing the story. I was trying to remember my dad's ancestral home, which is also in Wayanad. It's a very old house, and it has such attiques where you can open, and hardly people go there. Recently, my dad had got it fully deep cleaned, and then he was telling that you won't believe what all were there. But now it is fully cleaned, and when I went, it was fully cleaned and kept. It was so nice to see the attic, the old house, and then the roof tiles and sunlight hitting between some of the roof tiles. It was a nice experience, though, luckily in my case. So, yeah, I think that's about it from the table topics segment part. Thanks everybody for participating with a lot of enthusiasm. Hope you had enough fun in participating as much as I did hosting it. With that, we can move on to the next important segment of evaluations. Let me stop sharing my screen. And for kickstarting the evaluations, we can start with Gaurav's speech evaluation. I'll be doing the Gaurav speech evaluation. So requesting Gaurav, you can come on camera and I'll begin my evaluation then. Right. Firstly, congratulations, Gaurav, on completing your L4 P1 speech. And what a great speech. There are so many aspects I really liked about the speech, starting with the title itself, the title Embracing Change with Renewed Heritage. So you stayed true to your title because you are talking about how back in the old days you had Ram Leela and then how you had to again bring that back and things like that. So heritage was of the factor was of course there. So you stayed very true to the title. And of course, you stayed very true to the speech, what is expected out of the speech as well, which is change management. You spoke about how it stopped, and then you had to bring back the Ram Leela back to the village. That was also very interesting, and thanks for sharing the story. And of course, it absolutely met the criteria that is required of the speech, that is change management. Kudos to that also. And I really liked how the speech was very well structured. Like you started itself with a bang, like you said, progress is impossible without a change. That's a nice positive way to start your speech. Of course, I hope your legs are get better. Thanks for letting me know beforehand. Of course, because of that, you couldn't stand. Other than that, but yes, I was loving your body language also. You used your hand gestures properly. It was visible over the camera as well. And I liked the structure, as I said earlier. You started with the quote, and then you spoke about the story. And even in the story, you were like bullet points, right? Point one, we did this. Then second step, we did this. Then third step, we did this. And then post that, you again ended. And then at the end, you mentioned this beautiful sayings and quotes again, and you ended beautifully with the famous quote from Mahatma Gandhi, and a very inspiring quotes throughout that kept it very positive, like a beacon of unity and cultural pride. And then you mentioned how you have to be the change you wish to be in the society. Very positive. And so kudos to that also. A lot of quotes you have used, and then you ended with a quote, you started with a quote. So the structure wise, it was very nice. In terms of improvements, what I felt was one is the voice modulation part. It felt a bit like in a similar, like wow, or something like that sort of a modulation. There were a lot of a beacon of unity or something like sort of an energy bursts would have added a lot of interesting feature. And then some pauses you could have used. It felt like in a regular pace, so in between you can use some dramatic pauses and then continue or something like that would have I felt would have added uh, more quality. And uh, what else? The eye contact was good. I liked the way you kept the eye contact with the participants. That was nice. uh, and of course, certain places I felt there were issues with the pronunciation, like it might be because of slip of tongue or something like that. It can just be like locality that was sometimes used incorrectly. But other than that, kudos, it was amazing. What I would like to challenge you is next time you can try this aspect of role plays. There's one person talking to you, you slightly change the voice and then you change the pace and then you answer as a, like if it's a father son, you how you pace like that. So there were opportunities like that, like when the teacher says something and then you as a student answer. So I would like to challenge you for the next level if you can bring in some sort of role play to your speech. Other than that, it was amazing, and kudos once again. Congrats on your L4P1 completion. Yes, so that's as an evaluator from my side. And now quickly moving on to the other reports. I would like to request grammarian Rajan to probably present the grammarian report.
Yeah, thanks, Sharath. Uh, Today, I have observed that word of the day usage by three. Maybe I missed somebody, but Sharath had table topic master Sharath has used. I have used once, and Renuka has used the word papa. Unfortunately, I didn't. I think I missed the creative word and its usage. Gaurav has used few creative words such as a beacon of unity, a heartbeat of growth, cultural pride. These were some creative words that I have used. One of the jump scare word that I've used in a very long time by Sharad, and a slip of tongue again as an evaluator. Sharad he mentioned. Few incomplete sentences I heard from me, of course, Harshita, and one of the from Gaurav, and I think minor one once also. Uh, so this is actually, yeah. So hardcore farmers was supposed to be in a creative word usage. I miss it here, and she had also some incomplete sentences. So yeah, that is all from my side. Thank you.
Thank you, Rajan, for the detailed grammarian report and for sharing the screen. Now, can we quickly have the timer report from Harshita?
Yeah,
Harshita, over
sure.
to you.
I just shared my screen. Is my screen visible?
Yes.
Yeah. Um, for the prepared speeches by Gaurav, it's time taken by him is 7 minutes 33 seconds, just slightly over time. For the table topics, speaker one Pranali has taken 1 minute 4 seconds within time. Speaker two Rakesh, he has taken 58 seconds. It's just slightly under time. Speaker three Harshita, 1 minute 50 seconds within time. Speaker four Gaurav, he has taken 2 minutes 27 seconds, slightly over time. Speaker five Renuka has taken 2 minutes 15 seconds, slightly over time. And for evaluations, I think it's 2 to 3 minutes plus or minus 30 seconds. Sharath for Gaurav speech has taken 4 minutes 4 seconds. It's just a little over time. Thank you.
Thank you, Harshita, for the detailed report. I think there was a raise hand from Rakesh. You had a question or something, Rakesh?
No, no. I wanted to show the thumb, but by mistake it had
Okay.
raised hand. Sorry.
Okay, sure. No problem, no problem. So that's all from the evaluations perspective. Now, can we have the voting links? Uh, Rajan, whenever you are ready, if you can share in the chat,
Sure.
I would urge once he shares everybody to take this time to vote for the role takers and so a speaker. Anyway, we had only one, right? Maybe the table topic speaker of the day. And meanwhile, if any comments, anything from anybody, please feel free to go ahead. I think the voting link is up. Yes, let's do the voting.
I just want to add one thing.
Yeah.
For this like Toastmaster session, the table topics which were chosen were very nice. Like I remembered my 10th exam where we were given
One
this
second,
passages.
Pranali. 1 second. Sharath, I'm not able to see table topic master role.
No, that
In
is
the
the
voting
main role. So so we only have if there is only one main role taker, we do not like how we had only one speaker. Main role takers are general evaluator, table topic master, and
Okay.
TMOD. Since we
Hmm.
didn't have TMOD and GE, maybe
Okay.
probably you wanted to vote for me. Thanks for
It's like a
that.
one-man show today, Sharath.
But unfortunately, since only I was there.
Actually, I wanted to add it to this list itself, but really, really wanted to add it. Actually, you did really good job, but couldn't.
Thank you,
Sharath,
thank you.
you are
Yeah, but
really one man show today. I agree for this.
Yeah,
One
Pranali, you
man,
can
thank
continue
one man army.
something else.
Yeah.
thanks, Rakesh. Normally, don't be discouraged. We'll have more participations. We'll have more people take up different roles also. Today, I think several got busy with either Codathon events or some other events, but hopefully, I was able to grab all of your attention throughout the span and not bore you much. Thanks for the support.
Yeah, even I kept a lot of people on hold today.
Yeah. Thanks for joining. So I hope all of you have voted. Rajan, did you get the responses? Anybody yet to vote? Any issue with the voting link? Please let us know.
Yeah, we have got the votes. Can I announce it? Like, I will share the
Yes,
that later, or maybe I can
yes,
share the
yes,
screen
yes.
itself.
Yeah, we can do that. Maybe that chart, pie chart or something, or anything is fine.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
So we have for auxiliary role pair, we have tie for me and Harshita. So yeah,
Oh, nice.
and for
Congratulations, Rajan and Harshita.
best table topic, again there is tie between Rakesh and
Gaurav. Huh?
Gaurav. Yeah. So
Rakesh and Gaurav. Oh,
kudos.
congrats. Kudos to. See, Rakesh, how you came and conquered.
Spot
Kudos to
entry.
Rakesh and yeah,
Yeah, spot
Rakesh
entry.
and
Thanks.
Gaurav. Yeah. Thank you. Thanks, Rajan. So yes, we are well ahead on time. We are done with the results also. Thanks everybody for voting. Any final words from anybody, and we can close.
I want to say
I
something.
think. Yeah, please.
Yeah, our Toastmaster is really going very fine. I've seen lot of things and lot of developments, but I'd like to apologize due to lot of busy schedule. I was not able to participate for. I think I already been 1 year. Am I right, Archita? So
Yeah, I think
yeah,
so.
and
Yeah.
very much thanks to our complete team to keep me still in the loop, and even Rajan also, because I still don't know him, but he after he joins, he's still keeping me into all the loops and invitations. So thanks, Rajan. Thanks to everyone, since it is really nice and pleasure to be in Master, and I used to enjoy it very much, but I'm sorry for middle time. I'll try to join, and we'll try to be with you always. Okay.
Sure.
Thanks.
Thank you. Thanks for the
Yeah.
encouraging words. Yeah, thank you. And we are actually planning for one event as part of Codathon as well normally. So I got to know about Toastmasters through Codathon meets Toastmasters. There was this open house event conducted during Codathon. I joined, I spoke, and at that time Adarsh was one of the XCOM members, and then he said, "Hey, you spoke well. I think you have it in you. You need to join us. We need somebody that this." And then that's how I came in. So we are again having this. So we call it as open house because those people who don't know about it also might get to know about this session because of Codathon. So if they join, if there is interest, we can always add them to the interest group. And I would request all of you to, use, we can use word of mouth also, how you can talk to your colleagues and encourage them also to participate, how it is fun, how the table topic segment is fun. Most of the times what happens, they are skeptical and they don't join. So there's nothing forced here. It is okay if they want to be a silent observer. It is okay for that also. They can always refuse, or it's always fun to participate in the impromptu segment. Please do help us in spreading the word. And thanks once again to everybody for making up time and joining this, and hoping to see you all and spread the word about the Codathon meets Toastmasters. The communication will be coming from Chitra also shortly. Hoping to see a lot of participation there. Gaurav, anything you wanted to add?
No,
Our
no, Sharad, I just wanted
ex-president.
to ask. Yeah, just wanted to
Yeah.
ask. This time it is only in person or it's hybrid?
No, we are actually planning to do it online only, Gaurav. So what has happened is this time there's been a lot of changes, and initially we were thinking we might keep the session on 6th itself, on the Saturday of the 48-hour event. But previous years we always used to do it prior. We used to do it either Thursday or Friday, a day or 2 days prior. We are going to keep it that way. So we might have the session 1 day or 2 day before. It will be part of like to give that hype to Codathon. It will be associated with the Codathon branding, but we will try to do it on a Thursday or Friday next week.
Okay, so it
And
will
it will
be
be
online.
pure online. Most probably it will be pure online because Learning Hub and other rooms might be occupied for the teams. They might block it to discuss, and so the meeting rooms availability gets very challenging. Because of that, we might keep it a pure online, but the communication will come from Chitra. In case if it is in person, of course, I would love to do that in person also. It's a wait and watch for now. The session is happening. It will be before the 48-hour event, either Thursday or Friday. That's all I know for now. Possibility of pure online is high. And we will normally keep it like a table topic marathon sort of a thing, so that everybody can, there'll be no prepared speeches or anything that day. Different flavors of table topics, so that there'll be no monotony. Like today's for storytelling, we might keep 30 minutes, one person hosting for storytelling, and another person will have a different flavor of maybe weave a story or something like, or sell this product, and that will be some funny product, something like that. So we'll have some two different flavors to it.
Yeah, and just share one more thing I want to add. So I think this is the official last session of this term, right? And I think from the next month onward, a new term will start. So first of all, I would like to congratulate you and the whole team, because this time we have achieved a very great feat. I think all of us might have seen all the pictures in the Yammer post, right? So we received a lot of awards, and the most important award is a club level distinguished. I think we get a distinguished
President's
select
distinguished
distinguished
club.
and president. Okay. So the
Correct.
three
We have
levels are
distinguished. Correct. Distinguished, select distinguished, and president's distinguished. President's distinguished is the highest. So
so
we
this
have
time
achieved president's.
we
Yeah.
achieved, right? So yeah, kudos for that. So it's a very great feat, because I have been with this club for like 3 to 4 years. Then like I know how difficult it is to gain those points which can make a club president distinguished club. So it's a very great fit what we have achieved. Other events, other things, whatever we receive, that is all based on our participation. So this time we have participated well on all those things, but achieving this feat is very like unique. I think we are achieving it for very first time. So it is a very like great achievement for all of us, which all of us should be proud of it. And thank you for you and whole XCOM team to lead us to this particular achievement.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. Just to add to what you said, Gaurav, so we were invited, like President and VP Education were invited, me and Aishwarya, to receive the award in Telstra company just last week, Saturday. Last week, Saturday, there was an event called Familia. It's a area level event, and then we got recognized there. So they said we have achieved President's Distinguished, and everyone applauded. Unfortunately, the award was not ready yet. Otherwise, we would have got one more photograph. It was just a standing up from where we sat, and then everyone applauded, and then we had to sit down. So there was nothing from photo perspective, but yes, you have achieved
And
President's
just one more thing
Distinguished.
to add, like for all other folks, for last 2 to 3 years, we were just achieving the first level, distinguished club.
Distinguished.
And this time we achieved the highest mark, which is President Distinguished Club. So that is why it is a great achievement.
Yeah, we
Sometimes
had achieved,
it's difficult to achieve
select.
the first level itself, but this time we have crossed all the levels and we have reached the highest
Yeah.
one. That's a very great achievement.
Yes. Even select distinguished would have been for a first time, but we surpassed that thanks to active members also, and the XCOM, of course. Thanks to all the active members and the XCOM for making this a possibility. And yes, proud to say that we have achieved President's Distinguished. It's the highest honors in the
I think you have set
Toastmasters
the bar
community.
very high now, and
For
and
the,
and you have
yeah,
showed the way also how to do it. So I think in next
yeah.
term and future term also it will be easier for people. Now people know how to plan for
Yes,
it, how to
yes.
achieve. It's a very good.
Yeah, maybe a better benchmark. We used to always have the benchmark of distinguished, at least a
Yes,
distinguished. That
yes.
pressure was there from the beginning with me. So I was I have to achieve distinguished fast. So luckily we could achieve distinguished fast. So that made it easier. Yeah, thanks. Special thanks to everybody who are active and giving speeches. And yeah, thanks for calling that out, Gaurav. Yeah, Rajan, I think you wanted to say something. Your
Yeah,
hand is raised.
actually, I wanted to thank you. Thanks everybody. Like as an essay, I think today will be probably the last day in this term, and I think next term I will be changing my role to a different role, treasurer, and hopefully I got the successor till then also. That is one thing. But recently I was not able to join the sessions, and I joined in the last session of the term. So I wanted to join for like I think 1.5 months. I was not able to join, I believe. So it's been time and it's been some time, and it's really great to join. Actually, I think I should be more regular from now on. So really great time, and thank you so much, Sharath, Gaurav, Harshita, and everybody. Like uh, for from you guys only, I got to learn a lot of things as an essay. Time management, a little bit I have learned. I yet to learn a lot, probably, and managing things. And I think as an essay role, I have learned really a lot. Like speaking or like uh, managing the order of the things in a session is helped really, I think, helped me in the other aspects of my life. So I'm not sure if I will be essaying in the next session, but so I wanted to thank you for all of this, and lots of help also you have given in the session, like managing things alone. I was not able to really do the justice to the essay role. I think you guys only helped me, you, Harshita, Gaurav, and thank you so much for that. Pranali as well. For Thank you everyone for uh, accepting my request for taking a role. Sometimes I ask you, and for that, thank you so much. Yeah, that's all, I guess.
Yeah,
Thank
one
you.
Thank
more
you.
Thanks.
request,
Thanks a
Rajan, to
lot.
you.
Yeah.
I want the role takers list for every session from where we have started on Teams. We have started the sessions on Teams. I want a role taker list for every session, as I want to upload the recorded videos.
Yeah. Rajan, probably you can search for your own emails where the latest emails would already have like who are the
Yeah,
speakers and
otherwise, if you are maintaining any
uh
list internally for every session, I can share me that also. The
yeah.
tabular
Sure.
form is
So
available.
Rajan,
Mhm.
yeah, just to give you a quick pointer, right? So what's happening is the Zoom account has been recently taken out. We don't have the paid license, the Zoom account anymore. So all the Zoom recordings we have lost. We'll have only the Teams recording onwards only, since the last time we uploaded. So Teams recording we'll be uploading. So all the ones where we lost the recording, at least the records we can update. Who was the winner that day, and then who were the so probably we can check on the role takers of that day email or something like that. We can work on that offline, Rajan.
Sure,
And
I
if you
will
just,
check with them.
Mhm.
Yeah.
if you just
Yeah.
maintain the speaker name and the speech level also, that will help in scheduling future
Yes.
speeches for those.
Yes, that also, like in a table format, Harshita would have already seen. We just update like who are the role takers and who are the speakers, what are the speech levels. So these things are important information for us to check in the future also. We can work on that offline. Yeah.
Sure.
Thanks.
Okay.
And yes, of course, special thanks to Rajan. Definitely, I have to call this out because SAA is the most intensive and toughest role in our club. So I am planning to propose for the next XCOM committee something better, because ideally the role takers finalization first priority should go to a VP education. VP education has to finalize the speeches and other things, and then SA is mainly the other coordination and things like that. But yes, we can take that offline. I would like to recommend that to the next term. Saurabh is gonna hate me for that. You are gonna hate me for that because we could have already done that. But somehow I think all of us were helping here and there. But yes, let's not put the complete pressure of role taker finalization on SA. We'll divide it for the next tenure as a suggestion, because I'll be an ex-president for the next tenure. So yeah. With that, yes, thanks everybody once again for joining. Hoping to see you in the future sessions also. And have a great evening ahead. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you,
Thank
Thank you,
everyone.
everyone.
you.
Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye.